guys, and welcome back to the episode of Find Love or Die Trying. We're dead, but alive, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, we're with Allie right now. Howdy, Kat. You ready for round 2? I heard you might want to hang out somewhere where rollerblades don't work. Oh, I spent all night dreaming of the next chance I'd see those two little death machines. Then I think you'll love what we're going to have in store today. There's no wheels where we're going. What do you mean? You'll see. Follow me. First, I'm going to need you to close your eyes. I'm not sure I like where this is going. Nothing to worry about, Kat. I'll be next to you the whole time. Because that's always gone well. Hasn't it? Allie moved behind me and covered my eyes with her hand. Now let's just keep walking forward. Trust me. Right. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't somewhat enjoying this. My heart skipped a beat when she wrapped her arms around me. I cautiously took another step forward. First I felt dirt, then sand, then water? Are you trying to make me drown myself? Of course not, though. I have to admit, this does look like how they killed people back in the day. Oh, you're gonna I had to take a really high step forward next, or it's gonna hurt. I raised my right leg as high as I could, then stepped forward. Something changed, like metal. I brought over my left leg. Keep your eyes closed for just a second longer. Just gotta do one thing. Allie let go of me and took a few steps forward. Brace yourself. Wait, what's... I was knocked off my feet by the sudden movement and opened my eyes on reflex. The water sprayed onto my body and I struggled to regain my balance. All aboard the SS St. Allie. When and where did you get a boat? Pretty cool, right? I found this baby back in the back of the mansion this morning. You just found it? Anyway, I asked Kat if I could take it for a spin. She said as long as we stay within a few clicks of the island, we're good, or the engine will automatically shut off. So I thought, why not have a little joyride on the island? What can go wrong? What could go wrong? There's no fun in thinking that, is there? So why bother? Why indeed, thought the person stuck on a life or death dating show. We cruised around the island for a while, taking note of the different buildings covering the island. The mansion seemed so small from way out here. Hours flew by as we cruised around. Allie took a deep breath and sighed. You okay, Allie? You don't seem as chipper as usual. I guess I'm a little homesick. It's nothing to do with you, I promise. I just worry about my old man. I'm sorry, wasn't your father... Oh yeah, he's long gone. You know the old story about New Asia. I'm talking about Bill. He was a good friend of my dad's, and he's taking care of me and a whole lot of other kids. Sounds like a cool dude. You sure have a way with words, don't you, Kat? I don't dwell much on the past. It just slows you down. I couldn't agree more. Is that the amnesia talking? Who knows? She laughed as she put her hand tenderly against my cheek. I'm worried that he'll get himself into trouble if I'm not around to keep him in check. What's he like? Let's just say that a lot of how I act is from him, but I'm much more restrained. If you're like this, I guess I won't survive a single day hanging out with him. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Oh, nothing at all. Allie made a sharp turn, then sudden force threw me off the boat. Hey, what was that for? Oh, nothing at all. I couldn't help but smile at her. She was practically shining when she had the devilish grin. I'm sure he's doing fine, Allie. He's probably watching right now, just to make sure you're safe. You're probably right now that I think about it. He always wastes the day watching shitty reality TV shows. Which give me an idea. What's that? With one hand on the wheel, Allie turned to me and kissed me on the lips. I kissed her back. It felt like lightning was running through my veins. The boat started to rock back and forth more and more uncontrollably, but we didn't stop. That's gotta give Bill a heart attack. Seriously, what kind of father lets their daughter go on a trashy show like this? I couldn't help but laugh. Whatever. It's been a fun ride so far. And here's to the next one with you, Kat. She kissed me again, sending the boat into an erratic frenzy. We spent the rest of the day cruising around on the boat until we ran out of daylight. I was feeling a bit restless after today's date Oh my god, reading was hard. I was feeling a bit restless after today's date to wait in my room, so I went downstairs to relax. Looks like someone had the same idea I did. Kat was relaxing on the sofa with her bottle of red wine in hand. Care for a glass or 5? Sure. Sure, I love a glass. Now that's what I'm talking about. She handed me a glass and poured it until it was full. Whoa, maybe a little too much. What's life without a few risks? Long. Much like your remaining lifespan. Kat filled her glass to the brim and downed it in one go. She laughed and lightly jabbed me. I felt like I was finally getting to see a real smile. Kat started chugging down the bottle. You okay? I work on a TV show that kills innocent people for shits and giggles. How do you think I could be? You might want to stop drinking that. You're more of a buzzkill than Damien, and I don't even know how that's possible. He killed people with buzzsaws. Sorry, Kat. I didn't mean that. It's okay, Kat. No worries. Now that you mention it, how'd you end up working here anyway? Oh, you know, the old career fair down the block. She laid down on the sofa. If you're here for the daily interview where I ask you about your day, I already have enough footage for today. As strange as it might sound, Kat, I'm here because I'm worried about you. And why's that? People who chug a whole bottle of wine in one night usually aren't the best place. Don't worry about yourself, Kat. If you knew some of the things I've done to survive, you wouldn't be trying to comfort me. From what it sounds like, no one really has a choice. You just focus on getting a ratings magnet on your dates. I'll be fine. Thanks, Kat. If you don't mind, I like to be alone. Good night, Kat. Don't stay up too late. Great, the walking corpse is giving me advice on how to live now. Do I really look that bad right now? Good night, Kat. I hurried along. Now hold on If only I could escape this island as easy as I could from a very, very drunk Kat. Wait a minute. If Kat's drunk, who's making sure today's episode is good? Something tells me I'm not going to sleep very well tonight. The two of us are laying down in a grassy field, watching the world pass us by. Where would you want to go when we're out of here? The countryside. Seems like it's the only place nowadays that you can get some peace and quiet. That does sound nice. Would you come with me? I know it's not for everyone, and it's missing a lot of the... You only have to ask, love. Of course I'm coming with you. We're a team, right? We're a team. She moved closer. I held her tight in my arms. Mom would have loved you. I wish you would have had the chance to meet her. I know. We'll make sure our kid gets a chance to meet theirs, though. Her face turned bright red. What? Say that after we're actually engaged. It's cute how embarrassed she gets. You mean it? Every word. You're sweet. Not as sweet as you. A beach scene? Seriously? Not only gratuitous, but also so predictable. Oh, come on. It's the beach. Don't be so negative. I guess you're right. It's not every day you get to go to the beach. Are you alright, Terra? You looked better. Terra was practically crawling on the beach, like a zombie with one arm. Sunlight, my worst enemy. We meet again, you piece of shit. There's some shade under the beach umbrellas over there, Terra. You look like you could use it. I started noticing Terra move so fast. Let's go in the water. Come on. Scarlett grabbed Violet by her hand and pulled her towards the water. I didn't bring anything to change. Now that's the spirit. Wait up, you guys. And just like that, they're off. You up to join them? It'd be crazy to miss out on this one. Just one thing first. Allie pulled me in her arms and kissed me passionately. It's hotter when the other girls are around. Do you think they saw? I couldn't stop my jaw from dropping. The look on your face is priceless. My God. Try to keep up. Allie ran to join the other girls in the water. I smiled and followed suit. We spent the rest of the morning enjoying the warm weather on the beach. Good morning, Kat. I've been looking for you. Ugh, not so loud, please. My head is killing me from all the wine last night. I still edited our broadcast after that, which didn't help. Somehow, this scene feels familiar. Something tells me the chance of surviving goes down every open bottle of alcohol on the island. Maybe I should spend today reenacting Prohibition instead of going on a date. You know how Prohibition ended, right? Anyway, back to the brass tacks. Yesterday, second date with Allie went really well. Let's keep striking the iron while it's hot. Which still make anyway going on second date with today? Guess Scarlett. Scarlett. Huh? If zombies didn't count as a red flag, I'd love to see what your dating handbook looks like. But that's none of my business. I think Scarlett's somewhere around the mansion. We'll follow you. I found Scarlett on a stroll outside the mansion. She seemed a little down. Hey, Scarlett, you doing okay? Ah, jeez. It's just you, Kat. You almost gave me a heart attack. Sorry, I didn't mean to. It's not your fault. I'm just a bit on edge after the whole zombie date thing, whatever it was. I guess I'm feeling a little sad about all of it. Why? You saved everyone. We wouldn't need to save everybody if it wasn't for me. Don't worry about it. We all make mistakes, Scarlett. Don't worry about it anymore. Most people don't make mistakes that turn everybody into zombies. Well, yes, but hey, it makes for good TV. Which inadvertently is pretty good for keeping me alive, but I'll keep quiet on that. Besides, you did it because you're trying to help me get my memories back. That means more to me than I could say. I'm sorry you couldn't do it. If it's okay with you, I'll try again, and I'm sure this time, let's not worry about that for now, though. Thanks, though. I appreciate it. For now, I just want to get to know you better, Scarlett. We got interrupted last time, to say the least. Care to join me in making up for some lost time? That would be fantastic. There's somewhere I'd like to go, if it's okay with you. Lead the way. You won't regret it. At least, I think you won't. Should I be worried? Come on, let's go. She grabbed my hand and pulled me along with her. Who could say no to a girl who turned you into a zombie? Behold, there's a nightclub in the mansion? There is now. I made it myself. Granted, I use more of a testing ground than a real club, but the staff really wants something to blow steam in. Okay, I cheated a little bit. I made a robot that made the nightclub for me, but it still counts. I think you're probably the first person to ever say something like that. Also, I didn't know you know how to build robots. That's amazing. Hell yeah, it's cool. I get the feeling that building things to make people happier was what I enjoyed most in life before I came here. What do you mean by that? You would believe me if I told you. Actually, maybe you're the one person who would. Maybe it's worth a shot. Could she be like me? There's so much in my life I can't remember for some reason. I couldn't help but raise an eyebrow. There's a lot of broken people after the war in New Asia. Not just broken bones and missing limbs, but shattered minds. People trapped in their own heads. I was told I had a gift for research, a gift that might help those people be able to reclaim their lives. So I finished school early and got my PhD. I led a task force dedicated to helping the survivors. We helped them forget the most painful, most traumatic memories and move on. It was my life's work, you know, but now? I can't remember what it was, how it worked, or if we even got anywhere with our research. To be completely honest, I can't remember how I got here either. I'm sorry to ask, but how on earth did that happen? If I knew before, I definitely don't know now. Maybe testing got dangerous and I wasn't willing to test on someone else. Maybe I don't know. The crazy thing is I went from that to being on some kind of dating show? What the hell? I guess it does sound pretty weird. And the idea of getting married in 1 week, who wrote this, an idiot? I couldn't help but laugh. But what do I even have to lose at this point? I wouldn't look at it that way. I can't remember anything either, but I'm alive. As long as I'm alive, I've got everything to lose and everything to gain. An optimist, huh? That's worth something. I guess you understand better than anyone. What do you plan to do after all this is over? Honestly, I don't know. I want my memories back, but if I can't get them back, I'll just try to make the best of things. That's some plan. I'm still working out the details. Give me a break. At least you remember some things. I can't remember my name at first. You got me beat there. We talked for hours about how we both felt about our situations. The good things, the bad things, about forgetting who you are. We laughed about forgetting the embarrassing moments that probably plagued others for a lifetime. We lamented the moments that made life truly worth living. The moments that made your life unique. It's nice to have someone that understands. You know, I got a silly idea if you're interested. Let's hear it. Getting engaged in a week is stupid, and a person who'd agree to that is even stupider than that. But if I think I'd say yes if it were you, Kat. If only to see how life goes with someone like you. Shh. Let me finish. Regardless of who you ask on that last day, I'd like to be your friend in the time to come. If you'll be mine, I can remember the last time I had a friend to just talk to about how I feel. I think this was the first time that I felt a little better about what happened. I'd want you to feel better about the past, too. I don't want you to feel alone in this world. It's sad enough, you know? And maybe I'm just being foolish, but who knows? Maybe if we're still in each other's lives after this, we'll be able to help each other take back the lives we wanted. What do you say? I was thinking the same thing, Scarlett. I'm glad, but how to say, I still prefer if you picked me. What can I say? I'm a bit competitive. And second thought, I'm very competitive. Just saying, out of all the girls, I'm the best educated, had the most illiterate career, won first place in Natural New Asian Science exhibition, and laughed aloud till she listed her accomplishments one by one. She made angry faces at me in mock anger. But most of all, I want you to have a happy life, and I think someone else might get it wrong. We spent the rest of the evening enjoying each other's company. The laughter and smiles never stopped, and she never let go of my hand during our walk. Seems like a nice night for a walk. Oh hey Kat, what are you doing out here? Just going for a walk. Care to join me? Sure, why not? I got a few minutes. How about we circle around the mansion grounds? Sounds good to me. So how'd your date with Scarlett go? We're already back to our daily interviews. Did the island run out of wine? That's wholly unrelated, but yes. Anyway, my date with Scarlett today was awesome. Amazing. I feel like I really got to know the real Scarlett today, and for the first time I feel like I've truly been understood. I'm glad to hear that, Kat, really. Scarlett puts on a front that's nothing like how she really is. I'm glad you can see behind it. She must really trust you. I'm glad she does, believe me. More importantly though, Scarlett's fanbase has been ravenous for new content. From what I saw, I'd say you delivered. I'm a solid 85% sure you won't wake up in a torture chamber tomorrow morning. Good job, Kat. Thanks. Keep up with what you're doing. Our ratings have only been climbing higher and higher every day. But it's not time to celebrate just yet. I know, don't worry, I'm sticking to the plan. That's good to hear. Seriously, you've got yourself killed by not following the plan at this point? You deserve it. Looks like we finished our walk. Anyway, I gotta get back to work. But it was a nice break. Night, Kat. Night, Kat. I walked back to my room and plopped on my bed. Time to get some shut-eye. The scent of something delicious being freshly baked wafted through the kitchen. It's just the two of us. Looks like this batch didn't turn out well either, she frowned. Hey, on the bright side, I can at least tell it's bread this time. Uh-oh, that wasn't the right thing to say. It's been a while since I've done this. Sorry, Cat. I wanted you to have something good. I reached for one of the pieces of bread. Wait, I'm sure it's... I took one bite, then wolfed the bread down like it was the last of its kind. It's delicious. I reached for another to prove my point. You really mean it? I took a moment to wolf down the second piece. Crossed my heart. You're just saying that. She smiled. And that's the moment I've been waiting for. She hugged me with all of her might. But I love that about you, you know? I love you, Cat. I held her tight. I love you too. For a moment, the whole world was just me and her. And that was all that mattered. What would I give to have you back like this? The next day, I woke up to the sound of an explosion outside. I ran as fast as I could. What the? The first thing I saw was Scarlett and a black smoke emanating from the ground near her. Oh, hey there, Cat. Nice weather we're having, huh? Hey, Scarlett. You okay? I'm pretty good, all things considered. I've been experimenting again on trying to bring back people's memories of the whole zombie monkey bit. I figure if you and I ever, well, you know, I wanted us to know everything about each other. No secrets. I like that, Scarlett. Thanks. I'll let you know if I make progress with that, but I gotta clean this up. Give me a minute, then we can head to the forest. I've been meaning to spend some more time there since I got to this island. Sounds good by me. We walked together through the forest, hand in hand, talking about things we'd like to do after we got off this island, talking about everything and anything. Once we're off this island, whatever happens, do you maybe want to catch a movie together? Sure, but why a movie? You can laugh, but there's a part of me that wants to be a regular girl for a day. That's something I can never forget. And I'd like to know if I could be that way with you. What do you say? I like that. Yay! Scarlett did a little dance of happiness. We spent the rest of the morning together in the woods, enjoying each other's company, and maybe a little more than that. Somehow in the middle of it all, I forgot what kind of show I was on in the first place. It was just me and her. In this moment, more than ever, I was glad to be alive. Morning, Cat. How'd you sleep? Pretty well considering how you edited the footage that keeps me alive drunk. Well, that sounds like a win-win to me, if you ask me. Can you believe it? We're already on the 6th day of the show. Is it already? Time sure goes by fast. No kidding. Anyway, it's time to wrap up phase 2. You need to go on a second date with your last soulmate candidate. Shouldn't be too hard, no? Please don't jinx me. Break a leg? Seriously, break an actual leg. It'd be a lot better for you than messing up today's date. Not helping, Cat. Time to get today's date with none other than the third soulmate candidate, Violet. Anyway, guys, I think I'm ending the episode here. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this one. And remember to always run away from zombie monkey things. I don't know.